Hi, everybody. My name is Amy. I'm from Journals of More, created by Crack Amy, and I'm back for the Rach and Bella collaboration, which is my daily spread. And we are on day 21 today. I did day two prior, and I'm on day 21 today, and I'll be back for day 28. And so, what this has been is 30 days, well, it will be 30 days worth of creativity, daily prompts, inspiration, and many creative people, many. And I myself have been watching the videos and liking, commenting, and subscribing. And if you could please go back and check out everybody's video and like, subscribe, and comment. It really helps their channel. And if you can't find the videos, you can go to the hashtag, and it says hashtag my daily spread 26, and I am linking all of this in my description. And today I'm doing day 21, which is free theme, anything goes. And I'm actually partnered up with Angela Kerr today. And so if you can go and check out Angela's video, that would be great. And I will link Angela in the description as well. And so I took a little bit of time today to think about like what is it that I wanted to do for anything goes free theme kind of creative flow thing. And I've been wanting to make a zine, however you say it, Zine, however you say it. I've heard it said both ways. I don't know what the correct way is, but I'm going to say zine, and that's how I say it. Zine. And the reason I wanted to incorporate one of these into my journal was because I want to use mine. And here's a sample one. I want to use mine for a summer memory. So at the end of summer, I'm going to go back in and I'm actually going to write about my favorite summer memory, and actually, go back in and think about like and be very very thoughtful about it. And that's what I want to do, because I know that these are used to tell a little story, or you can always glue things in here for pictures and whatever else. And I may actually put a picture in of my favorite memory. I'm not sure yet. And so that's going to be something that I'll decide later on. And hopefully you're all following along and keeping up. I personally am behind on some of these, but it's okay. I will go back, and the videos aren't going to go away. They'll be here. So I will go back and complete mine. I would like to do every challenge. I have watched the videos though. I think I'm caught up except for one day, I think. But anyway, I'll go back and double check that myself personally. And like I said, we're using the kits that we're using were designed by Rachell from Rach and Bella Crafts. And the kit names are Foundation Kit, Foundation Ephemera Kit, Botanical Kit, Botanical Ephemera Kit, Shabby Pages Kit, Shabby Ephemera Kit. So it's Foundation, Botanical, and Shabby. They're all kits, and they all have ephemera kits to go with them. And I do think she did a package deal on her website. I will link all of that below. And I have incorporated myself personally all of the kits into my journal, and I'll show that journal to you in a minute when I'm done showing you how to make the zine. And I just wanted to put one of them in there in my journal, because I wanted to just kind of reflect on my summer, because I think summer is already going by so quickly. We're already on June 21st. I mean, it's just going by so fast. And I just want to, reflect back on my summer. And so I'll put this aside. And what I did is I chose a piece of ledger from my foundation kit. And what I did is I already pre-folded it and inked it so that you can see the steps. So I chose a piece of ledger from the foundations kit because I wanted to have a space to really write. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take off that white edge really quickly. And I was going to do that ahead of time, but I wanted to, I wasn't sure if I wanted it on there or not, and then I changed my mind. But what I will say is that my printer was chosen to have no border, but it doesn't listen. It has an attitude, and that's okay. As long as it prints, I'm happy, because there's days where that's questionable too. So I'm just taking that little white piece off really quickly. Not a big deal. You can keep it on if you want, if you have one. It's not a big deal. Okay, so then now that that's off, so that I chose the ledger from the foundations kit. And so what you do is you'll want to fold it in half this way first, right? And then what I do is I will burnish every edge as I'm going through. And then you'll turn it, and I'm left-handed, y'all, so I kind of do it a little bit differently than a right-handed person. So I fold this way, whereas you would probably fold that way. It doesn't really matter. It's however you're comfortable. And then you fold it in half, and then you'll fold it in half again, like this, and you make sure you're burnishing your edges. And then what you do is you'll unfold it, and then here's what you're left with. You have eight areas: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, like some people will number it. I don't normally, but I did for you, and I don't know if you can see the number. I wrote it in pencil because I wanted to erase it, because I don't normally number them. But I numbered this number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? And so then what you're going to do is you're going to fold it in half like this. So it's long ways. You'll fold it in half, right? And, oh, I'm sorry. I skipped a step on you. My apologies. You'll want to fold it in half like this first, right? So you'll have it like this, where it's 4 and 4. And then what I did is I took a pair of scissors and I cut up this middle section right here to this very inside corner right there. Right? So it should look like that. Okay? Should look like that. Then I unfolded it, right? And then what I did is I fold it like this. I take it like this. All right? And then that's how it ends up. So normally the 8 would be on the back, but because I'm left-handed, I do everything the opposite. But yeah, so I would normally number it the opposite way, but if I number it all, I don't know. And so this is how it looks, just like this. And then I like to burnish it really well around every edge, because I want it kind of flat. And then so just so you see it, it goes 1. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's your zine, whatever you want to say. And so then you can decorate it however you want. It doesn't matter. So if you want, I'll go through and I'll fold one more for you. I have another piece of ledger here. Actually, you know what? I'll use this piece of graph from the foundations kit, and then I don't have to cut the edges off. Okay, we'll do it again. One more time, because I know it took me a couple times to watch the video and learn it. So, okay, so you want to fold it in half like this. All right, I just kind of put my nails there to stop it. Okay, you fold it in half like this, and then I'll ink the edge as I'm going so you can see it when we're done. Okay, and then you're going to fold it in half again like this. So you fold it in half like this, you turn it, and then you fold it in half again this way, like that. And then again, I'm going to burnish the edges so that they're nice and tight. And then you're going to take it and you're going to fold it in half again, like this, right? Okay, and I burnish it really well, and I'm going to ink the edges so you can see kind of how that looks. Okay, I'm going to unfold it and then ink it. I'm just inking it very sloppily. I'm just trying to make edges for you guys. And then like that. Okay. Now you're going to unfold it. Just inking all the edges. Okay. All right. Okay. There you go. Now you're going to unfold it, and then you'll have 2, 4, 6, 8. And then you're going to take it and you're going to fold it in half in the center like this. And then you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut it up the center like this till the crease in the center right here. Right? So it's going to look like this. Right? And then you're going to unfold. Well, you could leave it folded like this if you want to. Now, some people may do it this way and fold it like this. You can do that as well and make it longer. All right, you can do it that way. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Or you can take it and fold it this way. It doesn't really actually matter how you want to fold it, but you can. I'll fold it this way only because that's the most popular way. And then you want and then if you number it, you should have 1 and 8 on the back and front. But again, that's personal choice. Either way, it works out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So there's an extra one that I have sitting around. I'll save it. All right. So this is the one that I folded originally. And again, I'll just fold it and then take it like this. And there's your 1 and 8. And then I'm going to keep the 8 on. I usually would, like I said, I would usually number it backwards because I'm left-handed. So it makes sense to me. All right. So that's that. Now, what I wanted to do with mine is I wanted to put this person on the front because I actually grow morning glories. And let me see if I can make nope, it makes me smaller. Sorry about that. Okay. And what I wanted to do is put this lady on the front because I grow morning glories and that's what they are. And this is going to remind me that I want to use this for my summer memory. So I chose her and I wanted to put her on the front. Now, if you wanted this for writing space, you wouldn't have to do that. But there's plenty of writing space because if you take this and you open this all the way up, you've got all of this for writing as well. So I wanted to put some decorations on mine. Okay, so that's a personal choice, but that's what I'm doing. I'm going to put mine on here. I want to put her on there, and let's see. I'm going to just use PVA glue just to put it down. And I probably, more than likely, knowing me, I'm going to go back and sew around all of this. So, yeah, it's probably more than likely going to happen. Okay, so there she is on there. Now, what I wanted to do was I printed out, or not printed out. This is part. I cut it out. I cut this out. This is part of the Ephemera collection, right? So what I wanted to do is I kind of wanted to incorporate this somehow, and I'm not sure yet where, but because I don't want to cover that up completely. But what I might do is just put it on here, or I may put it as like a, what do you call it, a tab on the top, which that's a good possibility of what's going to happen, because I was kind of like thinking my thoughts on a tab, and I didn't really want a regular tab. So that's probably what I'm going to do, because I wanted to have collective thoughts. And then if I'm going to do that, I think I'm going to kind of like trim it down just a smidge. I did back it with book page though, so it was stronger. And I think I might just like fold it over. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to fold it over and glue it a little bit for the back, like that. Okay, because I don't want to take away from the design. I really like it. And I'm going to make that the tab. So, and like I said, I'm going to go back and sew all of this. This is all going to get sewn. And I don't mind the book page showing in the back. I really like book page a lot. So for me, it didn't really matter for it to show. But then okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that on there like that because I like this as the tab. I knew I wanted to use it somewhere, so I wasn't sure where yet. And then that's going to go like that. And like I said, I'll go back and put a decorative sewing on this. So this is just my baseline. And that doesn't affect the fold of this at all. It does not affect it at all. It still does all the things and folds and, you know, unfolds, and it doesn't affect it because I put it on the outside. And then I printed out, oh my gosh, I love this lace, and I used it on the pocket where this is going to go. And so I wanted to ink that a little bit, but I want to incorporate this lace on there as well. It's like an eyelet lace is what it is. And I thought it was really, really cute. So I was going to put that here like that. Okay, I'm going to just cut that down a little bit. But how cute is this eyelet lace? Because I didn't want it, I was going to put regular lace on it, but I didn't want it to get bulky on me. So I thought, oh my gosh, let me use this stuff out of the kit. And I'm so glad I did. I didn't mind it. It actually looks really cute. Okay. And I use it on the pocket, and I'll show you that in a sec. Okay. And then I'm going to glue that down because, again, not to keep repeating myself, but I will sew it all later. Not really worried about it. Okay. And then I took a butterfly from the ephemera kit, and I backed it with paper as well. And I wanted to kind of like add this on somewhere. Oh, it's kind of cute right there, actually. Or I might put it up here in the corner. Oh, that's cute too. But then I kind of like it in the center of the lace. Okay, up there. I love that up there. I really do. Or center of the lace. Or kind of cornered. I don't know. Now I'm kind of debating. I think I'm going center lace, as much as I love it up here, though. But I may add something else later. So let's just do center of lace for now. Ooh, you know what? I do have a piece of this really cute fabric from the cover left that I was going to put here somewhere, too. Ooh, this is cute. Maybe I'm going to put that there. Behind it, kind of. Sorry, I'm talking to myself, but I'm talking. This is how I kind of like that. Or do I want to like, no, it's too much up here. No. Nope. I think I want it behind this. I really do. I feel like I do. I want to like kind of make it stick out a little bit. It's just a little piece I'd saved. It has a little flower on it. I thought it was cute. And I kind of am liking it behind it, sticking out like that. Okay, why not? Who says we can't? Okay, so I kind of wanted it to like sit behind there a little bit and then come out like that. Like that. There we go. All right, that's cute. I don't mind it. It's just kind of fraying out the side a little bit. Okay, there we go. I like that. It's cute. Okay, so there is my, well, it's not finished because I am going to come back and you know what? I'm going to round this corner. I'm going to come back and write in my favorite summer memory in this at some point. I did want to do that edge. I don't know why. I don't like, I actually really don't like, there we go. That makes me happier. There we go. What do y'all think? It's cute, right? And then, like I said, I'm going to put my favorite memory in there. And there it is. I'm going to erase this. I don't like it, like numbers on here. So some people don't mind them. I don't normally number my stuff, but I did it to hopefully help. And I hope you make one for yourself and maybe think about your favorite summer memory. I mean, summer goes by so quickly and it's like, where does it go? I don't know. And so what I did is, okay, so I'll show you a little bit of my, I have 5 signatures in here, y'all. So it was interesting. And I'm going to give you a little secret. I sewed some of it upside down. So I'm now fixing that. Okay, so this is going to go inside of here like this. How cute is that? How cute. So I used one of the pockets from the kit. And what I did is I backed it with a book page to make it sturdy. And then I took one of the notes, note to self ephemera pieces out. And then I backed it with another piece of the collage paper. And then I put 2 little brads in there. And then I used that faux lace to kind of incorporate it to match this. And I wanted to pick, and I like the colors from this. And then, like I said, I'm going to sew around this at some point, but yeah, so this will go in here like this. And I thought, how nice on a black and white page does that stand out? So that's why I chose the black and white page. So I really hope that you all make one. And now I have an extra one I'm going to incorporate in here somewhere. So just to show you my journal a little bit, because I didn't have it put together last time I filmed. This is the front cover. And there's the spine, and I will put some charms and stuff on here at some point. And then here is the back. And there's the side. I put a lot of different color of laces and fabrics and all kinds of things. I have a lot of plans for this actually still. And let me put my pin in my glue. Okay. So yeah, so this is all sewn around and put together. And I used just some seam binding that I crinkled myself. And I used white because I kind of wanted it to be blend in. And then I used every kit imaginable in this. So, and then what I did is I took the fabric from the front that's on the front here. And this is a Tim Holtz fabric. And I made a pocket right here. And I also covered it with a different fabric on the front. And then here's all the laces and other things. And I did edge every one of these and sew every page that's part of the kit. So this is the, believe it or not, this page was put in upside down and I corrected it. You'll never know how I did it, but I did it. I did not take this back apart. I fixed it. And it's been a work in progress, but there's the little zine I made today. And like I said, this will be my favorite summer memory. I used vintage wallpaper in here. Not wallpaper, I'm sorry. It's wrapping paper. And then I used some old vintage ledgers, and I used some bags in here. And I do have a lot of work to do in this journal. I used some onion skin, vintage onion skin paper. And I did use some, this is vintage copy paper actually from like the 60s, 70s. And I used a vintage encyclopedia. And so I have a ton of different kinds of papers in here. I have a newspaper, print paper. Here's just a regular paper. And then again, a bunch of it. I have a ton of vintage paper in here. This is filled with vintage paper. And look at the kit though. The kit is just fantastic. And then I put student writing paper in here. This is a vintage, but yeah, I just incorporated a ton of different mediums in here, really. Like, and the kit is all in here. Every foundation, botanical. Um, here's signature one. Here's two. Every shabby. So here's some of the shabby coming up right here. And then, again, I just incorporated some other vintage items in here. And then I did this really cool bag. So there's a lot in here. There's a lot in here. And you'll see where this is upside down. This will be corrected. that was, I'm not going to lie, I was a little sad when that happened to me. But I'm like, you know what, Amy, just get back on the horse. Okay, so there's the center of that one. Again, 5 signatures, all kits incorporated. Here's the width of it. I will add charms to these strings. I'm going to have a tassel, and I will correct all of the upside down pages. And again, the project today was the Zine, however you want to say it, and this will include my favorite summer memory at the end of the season. So again, plenty of writing space. This is great, and I hope you make one too. And I hope maybe you document your favorite summer memory, because I mean sometimes summer just flies by and we just don't even know it went. And so it's fun to think back on that. And then this is just a sample, and this is from the kit as well. So I'm going to incorporate this as well. So I have 2 extras, but I don't mind having them because I love writing about different things or putting quotes in or whatever. So these 2 will go in here as well. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. I don't mind helping. And again, it's called a Zine. Look it up. It's for, maybe a favorite story or memory or whatever you want to use it for. It's whatever you want to do. You can put pictures in them, whatever. And if you have any questions, please let me know. And I'm happy to help. I will link everything in the description, and I hope you all have a good day. Bye.